Woodland and cultivation zone. So woodland, it means there are shrubs and bush, and where there are people living and do daily activities. So you can see the first zone is from 800 meters, and according to my watch, it says the GPS it says we have 900 meters. Okay. So the first zone is cultivation or woodland zone, and by which way today after we drive to Machame Gate, so we have to start from 1,800 meters. So which means the woodland zone is from 800 to 1,800 meters. So before there we go, you can see the map. So it's sure this is the areas where people are living, and we are on this belt. Okay. But still on Kilimanjaro, there are 5 different routes that they can meet together in one place, which is our ending point, which is known as Uhuru Peak. So Uhuru Peak is our highest point where we're going to the summit. So, but for the route, before I go on with the vegetation zones, but all zones are similar. From the point where we're going to start walk until where we go, we're going to end up still on the descent, we'll be going back on the same vegetation. So as we start from the cultivation zone, mountain forest, alpine heather, high altitude, high alpine desert to the summit zone. So until to the end, we'll just go lower on the same vegetation on where we started. Okay. So the first zone is here. The second zone is on a mountain forest, which is extend from 1,800 meters to 2,800 meters. So, but between this belt, from 1,800 to 2,008, so this is the rainforest. But our campsite, our first campsite will be above above 2,800 meters. So the campsite will be at 3,000 meters. Okay, so we start from 1,008 at Machame Gate, so it's around here, and we end up at Machame Camp, which is 3,000 meters. So it's an interval of 1,000 meters going up. Okay, and for the distance from Machame Gate to Machame Camp, it's 10 kilometers. Okay, and the time, yeah, it's 10 kilometers. And the working hour, so we should spend at least 4 to 5 hours by the normal pace. And still, your success rate or your success will be due to the slow acclimatization or slow walking going on pole pole.
Faut y aller doucement, parce que comme ça, pour ton acclimatation à l'altitude, c'est mieux. Ça sert à rien de marcher vite.
So no matter you are a sport lady, you can run, but the aim is to save energy by going slow. So that's what we estimate within 4 to 5 hours we'll be already at the camp.
On en va marcher 4 à 5 heures parce que du coup c'est mieux de marcher tout doucement, ça change un peu.
And according to the time there we're going to start walk and the time we're going to end up, so we should reach the camp before the sun goes down.
I hope so.
Okay.
On devrait arriver avant le coucher de soleil.
Right, so one thing, after we drive, so right now we are at this point, Bomangombe, the area where we are. So we should drive to this point and then we turn north, we drive to Machame village, we pass Machame village, and then we end up at Machame Gate. So after reaching to Machame Gate, so we should do paperwork. So we have to do clearance of payments and everything, and still our crews, the chef and Ramadan, the assistant guy, they'll be checking on the luggage that you have it, and then after they clear, they weigh the luggage, so they'll get the number of crew or the number of porters plus guides, chef and head guides, and we have to get permission. So we have to do payment, we get permission. So while we are doing these activities, which will take around 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, so it depends how busy at the gate is. So within 1 hour, so you'll be go on with lunch.
Ok.
So we have the.
Le temps qu'ils fassent tous les papiers en ligne pour entrer, on a 1 heure, 1 heure et demie, et nous on mangera pendant ce temps-là parce que c'est eux qui gèrent.
D'accord.
Yeah, so we're going to provide to you lunch box, and one of you, I don't know who is, doesn't eat meat. Yes.
C'est quoi ce vieux doigt là?
But one thing with the meat, you don't prefer, you are not vegetarian, but of course we provide the halal meat.
Okay.
It's halal meat.
Super.
That's number one.
Okay.
And how we serve the meat, we don't keep meat for 6 days. So we have, by each days you'll be getting different meal. So maybe at the first day, from day 1, day 2, and day 3, as the temperatures go low, and the way how we pack the food, meat, fruits, and everything, so they are well packed and they're safe.
Okay.
So don't worry with the food. But if you don't prefer, it's okay. You can just stop it.
Okay.
Okay. So after eating lunch, after taking lunch and the paperwork, so we'll get permission, and then thereafter we start walk through the rainforest all the way up to the camp. But the forest belt end up at 2008, and the camp is at 3,000 meters. You understand?
Yeah.
Nice. So another thing on how steep we go. So it's a gentle steep, not very steep.
Ça monte doucement, c'est pas genre grosse montée de
On passe
folie, quoi.
de 1800 à 3000 et quelques.